Hi, I'm your host, Gabriela Laura.
And I'm Edward Matos.
And this is Channel 99 News.
For this week's show, we have sports, live segments, and weather forecast, and more. The Colombian president, Jose Santos, is the winner of the Nobel Prize. Nobel Committee awarded him the prize for efforts trying
to bring peace to Colombia following more than 5 decades of conflict with the FARC. The armed conflict has cost the lives of more than 200,000 Colombians. Despite Santos' efforts, Colombians voted against a referendum that would finalize the peace agreement. For those of you that may not know what a referendum is, it's a general vote by the electorate on a single political question that has been referred to them for a direct decision. Powerful Hurricane Matthew is brushing along the Space Coast of Florida this morning, Friday, battering the Cape Canaveral and Daytona Beach area. Fierce winds up to 120 miles per hour are sending huge sheets of metal flying and pushing big, heavy dumpsters into the streets. And take a look at this. It looks like a roof has blown off a building. We're also hearing of Florida's first storm-related death. A 50-year-old woman went into cardiac arrest in St. Lucie County. Fire officials say first responders were unable to reach her due to high hurricane winds. Governor Rick Scott said the dangerous Category 3 storm could still make landfall near Jacksonville. He said about 500,000 Florida Power and Light customers are without power, and more than 22,000 people are hunkered down in shelters. President Barack Obama addressed the seriousness of the hurricane in a press conference earlier today.
This is still a really dangerous hurricane, that the potential for storm surge, flooding, loss of life, and severe property damage continues to exist, and people continue to need to follow the instructions of their local officials over the course of the next 24, 48, 72 hours.
In this local news story, Lowe's finally answered the plea for help from Hazleton Mayor Jeff Kusatz to try and clean up city playgrounds. Volunteers helped clean up Arthur Street Playground. They removing graphite and weeds. They put more mulch, flowers, and picnic tables on the playground. Lowe's also plans to redo the basketball courts, repaint the skateboards ramps, finishing the project later on the day. The Hazleton High School hosted its annual college fair yesterday. Our camera crew was there and talked with some of the participating colleges.
Hi, my name is Taylor Dillon here at the Hazleton Area High School, where they are hosting their annual college fair. Can you please state your name for me?
That's our Dupree.
And can you please tell me why you're here today?
I'm here to participate in the college fair that's being held here at Hazleton.
And can you let me know why you would like to encourage people to join the Air Force?
I think it's about opportunities. Many people, whether we can afford it or whatever the case may be, the Air Force is just an option. It's an opportunity for young people who maybe can't afford to go to college or who don't want to go to college to still have options to make it in life. That's how I look at it. It could be either a stepping stool almost. So somebody might be like, hey, when I graduate, I really don't want to go to school. Well, guess what? You can still go to the Air Force, experience something different, and then decide, what is next in their life. So that's what I think it is. It's just an opportunity for all, for all kids, all adults too.
Thank you very much.
Lori Kane, L-O-R-I-K-A-N-E.
Great, thank you. Now, can you tell me what makes your college very special?
What makes our McCann School of Business and Technology a special place is because it's hands-on training, it's small classroom sizes, and people who have been in the business that are teaching our classes. We offer 2-year programs as well as some short-term training too, in anything from business administration to criminal justice to IT to massage therapy. We also have medical programs like medical assisting and paramedic and surgical technology. And lastly, we have the trades. Trades we offer are welding and a program called Commercial Industrial Maintenance Technician, which is plumbing, heating, electrical, and welding all rolled into one.
Do you offer like any special programs at your school?
Some of those programs are across the board at all of our campuses, but the signature ones that would be special to Hazleton would be the surgical technology, the paramedic, the trades of the commercial industrial maintenance technician, as well as the welding.
Do you offer anything with like broadcast communications?
Unfortunately, we do not have that, but
You should think about getting that. That'd be great.
I actually majored that in school myself, in the speech communication they did. I was going to do the journalism part, but I opted to do this instead.
Well, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Hi. Can you please say your name for me?
Christine Marks.
Christine Marks. And can you tell me what makes your school special?
So what makes our school special is that we do have a guaranteed placement program, which guarantees students a job within 6 months of graduation, or they'll be accepted into grad school. If not, we're going to find them a paid internship in their field. So that's what makes our school kind of special.
And do you have any special programs that are offered at your school?
So we do like majors. So we do have all of our health sciences. We do have a diagnostic medical sonography program. We also do have a journalism program as well. So
Do you have anything offered for broadcast communications?
we actually have a mass communication and design program that they have a radio station, TV station right on campus that the students can work with.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go!
Right there. Stay right there.
Wait.
Right there. Yeah, right there.
Hi, my name is Taylor Dillon here at the Hazleton Area High School, where we are at the annual college fair.
Yeah.
Wait. Hi, I'm Taylor Dillon here at the Hazleton Area High School, where they are hosting the annual college fair. I forgot to say it. Are you done recording?
So Ed, what did you think about the college fair?
I don't know. They had a lot of great opportunities, but I was busy running camera.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, are you a selfie addict? If so, it could mean you're struggling with some loneliness. A new study judged the personalities of 300 people and how often they snap pictures of themselves. Researchers in Thailand found those who take selfies often and post them to social media do it to seek approval from others. They're also more likely to be vain and attention-seeking. They say it could also be a sign of relationship trouble or mental health problems. The study is published in the Journal of Psychosocial Research on Cyberspace. Sorry. Hey guys, it's Gabrielle Laura with BC Beauty, and today we're going to talk about some new ways to make yourself happy, even if you are already happy. You get what I'm saying here? If you ever questioned how to lose weight, don't worry. I am going to tell you right now some of the great tips to do just that. Number 1 is to cut back on all carbs by removing sugars and starches from your diet, which will kill your appetite and make you lose weight without hunger. Number 2 is eat protein, fat, vegetables such as beef, chicken, shrimp, eggs, lettuce, broccoli, and more. Number 3 is do lots and lots of exercise. For example, you can lift weights 3 times per week. Another interesting tip is eat your food slowly. Although it sounds very strange, it actually helps because people who eat slower get full faster with small amounts of food. Well, that was it for today. Please tune in next week for BC Beauty.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change.
Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet! Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women.
I could use your help.
Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org. Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
$2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to the shelterpetproject.org and meet if you are in a shelter near you. Harlow. Oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to the shelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Hey guys, I'm Taylor and welcome back to another Random 30 Seconds. This week's topic is about the suspicious clown sightings that's been occurring in South Carolina. The sighting started in South Carolina where children claimed that they saw clowns. The clowns were supposedly trying to lure them into the woods near their home by offering the children money. These sightings made their way up to Pennsylvania where people dressed up like clowns to try and scare others. The clown catastrophe went viral on the internet and is no longer being taken seriously. So be careful out there because you never know when a clown will be right around the corner. Stay tuned next week for the next topic. Thank you.
Welcome back to all our fellow YouTubers. I'm Jamie, for those of you who don't know.
And of course, I'm Katrina.
This week we will be talking about our personal favorite YouTuber, Twames.
Twames was born on May 13th in California. Twames is just his stage name. The fans that have been watching him for a while call him by his real name, which is Issa. He is known for his incredible love for llamas and his comedic behavior.
Most of his videos are funny and show the more non-serious side of Twames. With that said, he does in fact have quite a few serious side videos as well. His videos can be about his music videos to him getting haunted. Yes, he does have music videos, the most popular being the llama song.
Now for the sad news. Twames recently retired from YouTube. He posted on Instagram saying that he is not happy at the moment and cannot continue to make videos.
In the post, he reassured his fans that he still does love them. Shortly after the Instagram post, he deleted his Twitter and Instagram account and changed all his YouTube channel art to plain black.
We still don't know if Twames will return to social media and YouTube, but we hope he does. A couple fans, including myself, have made videos called Dear Twames, hoping he will watch them and see how much we all care about him.
His YouTube videos are still up, so you could still go watch them. As we said before, we all hope Twames feels better.
That's all for today. See you guys on the next episode of Tubular.
Hey everyone, I'm Taylor Dillon, your Channel 99 weather girl. The sun today rose at 7:07 a.m. this morning and will set at 6:35 p.m. The current temperature is 68 degrees with 0% of precipitation. Today's forecast is a high of 70 and a low of 54. The record high was 89 degrees set in 1941 and a low of 28 degrees in 1999. Hurricane Matthew's eyewall continues to crush parts of Florida's northeast coast with high winds and storm surge flooding. This will spread those impacts. Hurricane warnings have been extended to Surf City, North Carolina, but have now been dropped south of Cocoa Beach, Florida. Hurricane conditions are accepted within 36 hours. Now check out the 7-day forecast for the rest of the week. That's all I've got for today. Enjoy your 3-day weekend.
Hi, I'm Ryan Connors and this is the sports segment of today's Channel 99 News. I'd like to start off by telling you the games to watch this weekend in both college football and NFL. I'm starting off with what appears to be the best game of the weekend, when number 8 Texas A&M takes on number 9 Tennessee. Other notable games are Alabama versus Arkansas, Florida State versus Miami U, and the University of Washington versus Oregon. Now it's time for me to pick some of the NFL games this Sunday. First game is the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Detroit Lions. While the Eagles got off to a fast start going 3-0, I believe they'll pull down this week and take a tough loss to the very talented Lions team. The next game is the Atlanta Falcons versus the Denver Broncos. I think the duo of Matt Ryan and Julio Jones is too much for this Broncos team that is looking very shaky at their quarterback spot. as their starting quarterback is coming off an injury that he suffered from last week. My upset of the week is that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will beat the Carolina Panthers, who are off to a very, very slow start this season. For all of you fantasy football players out there, here are some players to watch this week. First player to watch is Tom Brady, who is coming off a 4-week suspension, and I don't think he'll have any problems throwing against a Cleveland Browns defense that is allowing 30 points per game. Another key player is Amari Cooper, who is going up against Jason Verrett, who allowed Cooper to have 133 yards and 1 touchdown last time they played last year. Well, that's all I have for this week. Until next time, I'm Ryan Connors.
And then I also would like to talk about the co-op program. Also has to do with the shops that are offered.
Yes, right. Taylor, we're very excited about that. Mr. DeBello here in the Career Center has been operating the co-op program in the past. One period of his teaching schedules was devoted to the co-op program. The school board last spring again approved an additional period, an additional section of his professional teaching schedule to be devoted to co-op so that we can increase enrollment and give our seniors primarily, and some juniors that would qualify for the program, the opportunity to take their skills and what they learn here in the Career Center and forward that and enhance that in the community through internships, normally paid internships, or just jobs that we coordinate with the Career Center and with the business industry in Greater Hazleton area for students to get paid, which is exciting, but also be able to pursue their love, their passion, and to explore their interest in a real world setting, an authentic workplace where they have hands-on skills.
And is that offered for all the programs or only specific shops?
No, that's offered for all the programs. Mr. DeBello, now keep in mind that we're expanding the program, so it's a work in progress. But the fact that any student in any shop or any vocation can pursue an opportunity during their senior year that extends beyond the walls of the school. Okay. So whether it's cosmetology, welding, building construction, broadcast communications, you name it, he'll try to find the opportunity for that student. But it's really initiated by the students. Yes, we're going out there and we're trying to recruit additional students for the program. But with that said, any student that has an interest and is meeting graduation requirements and otherwise has the time to devote to this endeavor in their schedule, I really encourage them to see Mr. DeBello and share with him their passion and see what we can set up.
I think that's a really great program. It was a good thing to start.
Yeah, we're excited about it, Taylor. And again, I really want to express my appreciation to our school directors and their unanimous support of trying to increase this program. I think our school size, the diversity of our high school programs, as we mentioned earlier, plays right into being able to expand our co-op program and have our upper level students have a presence in the community that can be positive.
That's good. And then I just have one final question for you. So it's about the 4-day school weeks we were supposed to have through December, I believe it's February, and now that's no longer happening. So I just wanted to know how come that is, that we're not doing that anymore.
Well, Taylor, we submitted a request to the state back in July to observe a 4-day school week in the months of December, January, and February. So it's a span of about 3 months. The idea, again, and going back to the budget challenges we had over the summer and last spring, we had to close about a $10 million budget gap. $10 million is a lot of money, Taylor, as you can imagine.
It really is.
So one of our strategies was to trim the school week down to 4 days during the winter months, save in transportation, save in cost of utilities. Now, the request, however, was denied by the state. And the reason for the denial is, as a school district, we must certify that our students are going to school 180 days in each school year. That's 180 contact days, actual school days. We were submitting for 174, Taylor, to combine the Mondays that we were not going to have school, combine those with the holidays that occur in December, January, and February. So I think that brought us to roughly 13 Mondays. and then we're going to throw some Act 80 days in there to balance out that span of time. And Secretary Rivera, and it's his job to either approve or disapprove of those types of requests. He did deny it based on the fact that he was not comfortable with us not meeting the 180-day requirement. Didn't have anything to do necessarily with the performance of our schools or the reputation of the district or anything of that sort. Just simply numerical consideration that we were not meeting the 180 days. And rightfully so. I mean, that's his duty, that's his responsibility to make those decisions. We respect that. We understand. So we're having to redo the calendar, Taylor, and that's coming before the board actually tomorrow night, Thursday night at their meeting.
Oh, so it's just going to be regular school days like it was every other year?
Yeah, the 4 days that were labeled instructional strategy days in the current calendar will be revised to be school days. So what that means for students is 4 additional school days. So
I know, I was excited for the 4 days.
yeah. Well, during the winter months, it's always kind of nice to sleep in and have a little day off from time to time. But again, it was a novel idea. It was a strategy to try to save money, a new thought presented to the state. And, you know, we knew until it was either approved or disapproved that we were kind of in limbo.
Well, what are you going to do? I guess you can't have
That's right.
everything.
I think it's true to life. We put a request out there.
Yeah.
We floated it. We were hoping for the best. Unfortunately, it didn't avail itself that way. But, you know, I'm proud of the fact that our board and our administration was thinking outside the box, trying something new.
It was a good idea.
Yeah, and I think
it was different.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, just like as students, you try new things, you experiment with new things. Some you succeed, some you don't. That's true to life. So we decided to take the risk.
Well, thank you for coming today.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Taylor.
Well, that's all we have. Thanks, Dr. Butler, for coming. And thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned for next week for more Bctv news.
If you would like to see the entire interview on Dr. Butler, please visit our YouTube page at Bctv 99. Thank you all for watching. I'm your host, Edward Matos.
And I'm Gabrielle Laura. See you guys next time
on Channel 99.